of course, all these reasons, why they actually, quit. And but then they wasted all that time.
Mm.
So the thing is, you're not necessarily like trying to become the Eddie Van Halen here.
No.
You're trying to play what you like to play and what you enjoy playing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you wanna play like what Matthew is supposed to play. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So the thing is, um, if I compare Matthew a year and a half ago when you started taking lessons and Matthew today, there is definitely a big improvement because the Matthew back in the day he couldn't even do chord progressions.
Yeah.
The Matthew back in the day he couldn't even like pick. He didn't even know the scales. He didn't even know how to do jam tracks. Nothing like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And and it's not like a period of 5 years has passed and after 5 years, man, you still can't play a simple chord progression. The Carolina song is actually not that simple, and I'm gonna explain why. Okay, so
Okay.
here we go. So the reason why it's not simple is because in the strumming world, when we strum the guitar, you're gonna notice that when you listen to a song, and then when you listen to the band perform the song live, and let's say the song has a big strumming rhythm guitar section, it's never gonna be the same.
Yeah.
There's always gonna be some things that are gonna be different. Why? Because within the rhythm of a specific song, we musicians, we tend to change and improvise. You know how we improvise notes to create things on a jam track? Well, the
Yeah.
improvisation kicks in big time when it comes to the strumming.
Right.
So what happens is if you try to follow, for example, to the 100% T of what a musician is doing when he's strumming a song is absolutely horrendous. It's impossible. Why?
Yeah.
Because the musician is actually in one measure he's going to add an upstroke, and then in the next measure he's going to add two upstrokes, and in the third measure he's not going to add an upstroke. Good luck memorizing that.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
insane. So,
Yeah.
so the thing is, what is the rhythm process? The rhythm process is the following. You learn that specific patterns just to strum robotically at first with each measure. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, for example, something like that. So you just keep doing that. But eventually, down, 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 you're gonna be able to start adding more rhythms because you already became an expert of such the basic rhythm. But that takes a while to get there. It's not something that's suddenly like you just learn the song and suddenly like within 2 weeks, man, you're gonna be an amazing strummer. No,
Yeah.
it is a process.
Okay.
And anybody and everybody will struggle with this process.
Yeah.
I've had students that they got scholarships to universities. They did great. Those students struggled. There's not one that did not struggle with strumming. Strumming is difficult, and it's because you start doing it, and suddenly if you're not paying attention, you're getting off the beat, or maybe you didn't go into the right chord, or maybe you didn't change on time to the next chord and you got there late, or you actually rushed in. There's so many things that can go wrong when you're strumming. But what happens is we get the wrong idea. How do we get the wrong idea? When you listen to bands like the band that you like, Leonard Skinner, different bands that have a lot of rhythm sections, and you look at them and you say, well, that looks easy. You just play a G
Yeah.
major chord and you just strum the G major chord. No, it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
easy. It's not easy at all. And the
Yeah.
reason why it's not easy is because they're adding all these different rhythms in there to the
Yeah.
point where, like, I personally, like, if you tell me learn note by note a rhythm, for example, like a strumming pattern for a song, I would like, no thanks. I don't care about what if the guitar player does like 3 upstrokes or 2 upstrokes there. The thing that I care is actually getting the main basic rhythm, and
Yeah.
then if I
Yeah.
want to add more stuff to it, I can do that as long as I keep
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
tight. I'm good, right? And it still sound very well. So,
That makes sense.
but what happens is to actually perform a rhythm section 100% is really, really impossible. It's tough.
Yeah.
These guitar players have been strumming a certain way since they were kids, since they were teenagers for many years. The guitar player from the Carolina Song, Leonard Skinner, all these guys. So for them, it has become second nature. But if you tell them, for example, hey, you know what, grab this Jamiroquai song and let's go ahead and do some funk rhythms, a lot of them are going to struggle. And they're going to be like, no, man, I just like having my down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. I just like going down those rhythms. I don't know. I totally feel very foreign. And it has happened. I've met musicians that were really good at strumming like folk songs.
Yeah.
And I'll tell them, okay, you know what, let's go do something folk funky. Like a lot of syncopation.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it. They were so stuck in their ways. They just couldn't do it. So what you're going through, unfortunately, is extremely normal. And this is the battle. This is a battle that everybody faces. Because yes, the easy thing would be like, you know what, Fernando, let's just save you time. Let's save myself time. I'm gonna quit. That way I save myself money per month, and at the same time, I don't want to deal with this anymore. That's the easy way out. The very easy way out. Anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Anybody can do that. What not everybody can do is actually keep going through the process. But
my wife wouldn't let me. So.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, I'm not saying this because I want to keep you as a student. I'm saying this to help you, because, like I said, I've dealt with many people. I was gonna say throughout the centuries, throughout the decades, where they really struggled. But the ones that really had a very smooth process were the ones who just simply kept quiet and just kept going, like Balin, for example. And those are the big, huge minority. But most people will definitely have ups and downs a lot. But the good news is that even within the ups and down people, many of them made it because they never quit. That's all it is. So the thing is, understand that the Carolina Song is not simple. It's not easy. This is
oddly enough, like the Def Leppard stuff, like all of the picking, like that was simple. Like it's just okay, do this and do this and do this. Like like it took a second to get it, but that was actually easier than the Carolina Song.
And many guitar players will actually tell me the complete opposite. Many guitar players are going to tell me Def Leppard is a lot harder to get that picking pattern. The strumming, it's not that bad. So it really depends on the individual. But at the same time, strumming is difficult, especially when you're actually trying to teach somebody different strumming patterns or different rhythms.
Yeah.
Like when that goes into different styles of music.
Okay.
Difficult. Super, super, super difficult. So don't let that discourage you. Just know that it's a matter of like making sure that you understand it, and then slowly going at it, and then just keep persevering and be determined. Be determined. Try to like practice as much as you can. That is the secret sauce to all this madness.
I think a big part of, and I think I've told you in the past, and most people don't really fully understand this, is like I have really severe depression, and so like just doing anything is hard. So like I mean I really do, like I force myself to like sit down and play the guitar for at least 15 minutes. It might be 15 minutes, it might be an hour, but that's my big roadblock to it's like I want to do it, but
one of the best ways to fight depression is to keep yourself busy, and keep yourself busy a lot with things that you like to do. Yeah, that's actually the best way to fight depression. For example, when I was a teenager, I was a very depressed kid. I didn't necessarily have the best childhood. Yeah. And I didn't really have the best father, let's say. Okay. Yeah. So it's just something I don't talk too much, but I'm relating with you. So I was a very depressed kid, and throughout the years, one thing I've learned is that in order to fight depression, you just simply gotta do the things that you love. So for me, for example, it was after school. I couldn't wait to go home and actually either play the guitar or play the bass. But outside of music, which was a huge refuge for me, one thing that really helped me was to focus on my other hobby, which was video gaming. For example, for me, playing video games, that really saved me. That really helped me. Because, you know, the moment that I would feel kind of like down, then I would start playing a game that I loved and I would get into it. And then suddenly at the end of the game, I was like feeling recharged and I was feeling like oh, you know, this is always good. So if you have a lot of free time, if you have a lot of time in your hand, like free time, you start thinking about everything and nothing. And it's really easy to start dwelling on stupidity. And when you have a lot of downtime, I'm not saying that's your case, but you know, it happens.
I do, yeah.
You actually start thinking about a lot of crap. So, for example, I did. So what I did recently, I was like, you know what? I got some hours on the weekend, so I'm gonna go ahead and find a job to actually get out of my seat and get out of my guitar playing thing a little bit and actually do some cardio. And because the doctor told me, for example, that my cholesterol was kind of high, right? So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna find a job that gives me flexible hours, and that way I make more money, of course, but at the same time, I keep myself a little busy.
Yeah.
And I did that. You know, I'm actually one of the sales guy at Best Buy at the PC department. I love PCs, I love computers. I did that on purpose because actually it's a job that keeps me occupied. Besides making more money and all that, at the same time, I'm learning new things, I'm making new friendships, and you know, and actually it's less time of me just being sitting down like that, because many times in the weekend, for example, my wife goes to work or you know, or things like that, and I'm like here, you know, just thinking about the immortality of the donkey, and of course that's not necessarily a healthy thing, you know. So one thing is, yes, one thing that helps with depression a lot is to actually do things that you love, but at the same time, do productive things also.
Yeah.
And keep yourself busy. That's the best way to fight it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right now, the guitar is the only thing I've got. So.
Right, and you're a pastor, right?
Yeah.
And how many hours are you working there?
It's a wacky situation where I'm taking a job in Alabama.
Yes, you told me about that.
But so I'm working, but I just go down on Saturday, come back Sunday.
To Alabama? Okay.
So Monday through Friday, basically, I just do whatever I want.
There you go. There you go. As a friend.
I mean, if you think about it, you know, I would have, you know, 40 hours a week to practice guitar if I wanted to.
But here's the thing. That's the problem. You're not going to be practicing 8 hours a day the guitar. You're not like a college student preparing for a recital.
Yeah.
So something to keep in mind is that. So yes, if you're just Monday through Friday, you have free time. That's a long time for the genius inside of you to start thinking about things.
Yeah. Right.
Right. So definitely, that's not a good thing. So maybe what you could do is, you know, and something that it has helped me personally, because before I was like, no, I'm a musician, and I'm not gonna go look for a part-time job. But it has helped me so much. Just get a part-time job besides everything I do. It really has, because it keeps me busy. I feel productive. Like my energy level is more. Before I would be like, okay, I'm done teaching for the rest of the week. What do I do now? You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? And so I felt like there was a lot of unproductivity in my life. And maybe I'm not saying go find a job at Best Buy, but what I'm saying is maybe you should consider doing something part-time.
I've been Ubering until I had a car accident. So.
Okay, but maybe something less risky. Maybe something where, like, you know, just like I love Best Buy. Best Buy does like a lot of flexible hours. It's really easy to get in. You know, you get paid. You go there. Good people. It's fun. But you know, I think that yeah. I mean, I'm not saying necessarily Best Buy, but I'm saying maybe you should look into something just to do a part-time, or maybe go back to Uber. But you know, maybe do just a little bit of Uber. Maybe 1 hour, 2 hours a day. That's it. You know, just something to keep you busy. To make extra money so you can buy yourself some coffee or some guitar strings. you know, that's what I do. I do, you know? So here's the thing. You got the video for the Carolina song. Please watch that video over and over and over again, and please memorize the rhythm that I am mentioning in that video.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's beating in my head, but just getting it on my, getting it to the strings just hard.
So right now we got some minutes. Go show me what you got. Just play me the first progression, just you alone.
Like this is the intro.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, so I'm trying like with the the strumming pattern you gave me.
So pretty much just down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, so that's pretty much you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So please repeat with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. One set of that is actually one chord. Okay, so I got here my guitar. So when I'm playing, I'm just gonna go here. All right, so here. So if you notice, I'm just gonna go down, 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 up, change, change.
Yeah, so I got down, 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 up, down.
Down, 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 up. Down, 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 up.
So 4 downs?
Correct.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, and then 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the best of the way to count it will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Of course, the 2 is the up. The 1, the last one is the 1. So yes, 4 downs and 1 up. But the way to count it will be either to go down, 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 up, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so 4 downs, 1 up, and 1 down.
Yes, but count it. Tell me the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Go for it.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Go for it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Correct, and that's per chord. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. On that next one will be the next chord. So because you're going down, 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 up, down, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So pretty much you're doing that. Of course, there's gonna be some doubles in there, right? So on the E major you do a double, and then on the last A you do a double as well, right? But the rest is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, change, 2, 3, 1, 2, change, 2, 3, 1, 2, change, 2, 3, 1, 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Just just getting
and the thing that is hard about the song is that it is a fast song. Okay, it's just not.
It is.
That's why it's a struggle because you know, 1 2 3 and 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 you constantly have to do it. So of course that's super difficult. That's not easy. That's not easy. Of course for me it's super easy because I've dealt with rhythms like that for my whole life.
Yeah.
But for somebody who's not necessarily like and somebody who has done a lot of strumming, definitely is going to be a challenging thing because you got to move chords quite fast.
Yeah.
It's a song that has quite a bit of an up tempo. This is
Right.
not a slow song.
Right. Right.
So don't get frustrated in vain. Just simply watch the video that I've shown you. Look at the rhythm that we did right now, and just keep at it. But watch that video constantly. Watch that video.
Okay.
All right? And you can do this. You can do this.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, buddy. Any questions?
No, thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye bye.
All right. Bye.